No,
Nice to meet you guys.
Where you
Nice
come
to
from,
meet you,
Pat?
Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Where are you from, Patrick?
From Sweden.
Oh, what town are you from in there?
Stockholm. So you're quite an urban legend.
I know, I'm an urban legend up there. I can't go back.
Yeah. You're wanted by the...
I'm wanted by them, yes.
What did you do in Stockholm?
Huh?
What did you do?
Well, I was detained, and maybe, I don't know if I was actually arrested, but whatever. I was driving a golf cart under the influence.
On the street?
On the street.
Yeah, in the
But I
middle
mean,
of Stockholm.
I was taken to a party, and then the people who took me there said, well, we can't drive back. We'll lose our driver's license. I'm like, well, what? I said, well, I can drive a golf cart, you know. You don't have to be competent, they have zero tolerance in Sweden. And I drove like 9 people that were drunk back on the golf cart. They were all hanging off of it. And stopped while they went in to get more mixers so they could continue to go drinking them. And then I was detained by an officer who
I wonder
was...
how they ever even noticed you.
And I kept saying to the guy, look, I'm the only one of these people that can carry on a conversation. Do you really think I'm the guy that should be prosecuted here? What's going on, you know? But then they say, how much money do you make for a living? I said, well, what? That's not very polite. What's that about? He said, because you'll be fined according to your income. How about that?
That doesn't seem.
How about what kind of socialist country is that?
Yeah. And at what point is the
Did it have
vehicle?
an ending?
Huh?
How did it end?
Well, then they said, well, we're going to give you a breathalyzer. I said, well, I was always told to decline the breathalyzer. So that lasted for a couple of hours. And then it was like, then we're going to take your blood. I was like, well, I don't really. And then they had like just big guys come in and say, we're going to hold you down and beat you up. So I said, okay, take my blood. And then a guy walked in to take my blood, and he said, are you a doctor? He said, yeah. I said, well, could I see some identification? And they'd woken him up in the middle of the night, and he had no idea. I said, well, how would I know you're a doctor? You could be just some junkie walking down the street. So that was good for another hour. And then I thought I was sort of taken care of. And then I keep getting these letters in Swedish saying
Can you
something.
do something about this? Can you, Patrick,
I keep
can you
getting
help
letters
him?
in Swedish.
I think I can help you now.
I keep
but
getting-
I think this is like 10 years ago.
That's a while ago. But they keep sending me letters. And so this golfer, Jesper Parnevik, has a TV show. So I brought the letter to his house, I said, and I was on his reality TV show. I said, what does this say? And he said he read it out loud in Swedish to the people saying, oh yeah, they want your money. They want to know how much money, like I say, how much money you earn so we can fine you appropriately. Would you please return to Stockholm so we can fine you appropriately?
But they should only fine you for the money that you make in Sweden.
B,
You should
which
find
is
that.
zero,
Well, I
yeah,
do-
which
I
I'm
go
in
with
favor
that.
of, but, or something, but it should be uniform for all citizens to separate citizens according to their incomes.
Yeah. And what vehicle? I guess the issue is what vehicle. I mean, sure, you can't be drunk behind a car. You probably can be drunk on a bicycle or a scooter, but a golf cart.
And even a lawnmower, they told me, even a lawnmower. If you're operating a lawnmower and you've had a beer, you're in jeopardy.
Well, that's different than our country. Okay, well.
Yeah, you have to have a beer to operate a lawnmower in our country.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's quite a story.
But that's it's kind of, I can tell it funnier than that, but we're running out of time. But yeah, I can't go back there.
Yeah, but you're welcome at my place.
Our dogs never drink.
I'll slip over the border from Norway or someplace. I'll
Yeah.
crawl in.
So, going back to the movie itself that you're here for, you've all worked with Wes Anderson before.
Yep.
What makes him so fun or interesting to work with?
I think it's great to work with somebody that will surprise you all the time, because his movies are all informed with the same sensibility in a wonderful way, and in which you could say that's what an auteur director does. But they're all different, and you really don't know what to expect because Wes is so true to whatever it is that he's thinking and wanting to do, and he comes in with great plans. And if the plan doesn't fit, he'll change the plan and fix it right there. It's very exciting. He's just a lovely person. Even if his movies stank, it would be fun to be around him. But the fact that you know you're going to be in something, you don't know if it's going to make $2 or $1 billion, but you can rest assured it will be something you were really happy you were involved with.
And I think Stockholm's a beautiful city. I love the time of year when the crayfish come and you have to sing a song when you drink a toast. I like the whole place a lot. I'd love to go back, but I can't. Go ahead.
And Swedish movies. Swedish movies. You like Swedish movies?
Oh, crayfish time of year, they're great.
Yeah. So, what's the biggest challenge of doing voice work for an animated film like this?
Well, for me, I'm always happy when I have a healthy voice. Right now, I've got my full orchestra available to me, but if I don't have a good voice, geez, I lose several of the colors that I'm.
Then you have to rely on your looks, and that's a problem.
Especially in an animated movie.
Especially in an animated movie.
Because you're at Wes's mercy.
Or even for me in a live action movie, I need all the help I can get. Johnny does my hair, for instance, and without it, I'm sunk.
So, if you were a dog in real life, what kind of dog would you be?
Good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Do we have to be a breed of a dog? 'Cause we guess we would have to.
I guess so.
Maybe a rescue. You could be kind of a mutt.
Oh, I would be a mutt, but what kind of? There's so many mutt.
That's true. You know what I like? I like those little. Oh, I can't describe it. A mutt that's like scruffy, not a Chinese hairless, but I just love these little scruffy dogs. I can't. I'd have to show you a picture. I can't. I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is. I don't know if that would I would be.
I would be a golden doodle.
Ooh,
I would do that.
Golden Doodle.
that was my original name.
And also, all golden doodles are different. If you've noticed it, they're very unstandardized,
Like you, unique, like a snowflake.
but bigger than I.
I kind of like those dogs that have one black eye, like in the old Spankies. Those are kind of, I'm a sucker for those. And I did see a very, very unusually spotted hunting dog the other day that was incredibly beautiful. It was, the spots were just beautiful all over it. So I think I'd like to be a spotted dog. Dalmatians are kind of squirrely. They're kind of,
I don't think they're as
Crazy.
friendly somehow. Are Dalmatians friendly?
they're a little unstable. They're a little herky-jerky. But the hunting dogs can be, they're great because they can be really quiet, really still.
Ooh, that's nice. I wish I could.
I love
be
a
like
great
that.
Grand Basset Bondine. We know the PBGVs or Petite Basset Griffon Bondine. I would be that.
I don't know what that.
Those
fantastic.
Sharpies are pretty cool, though. The ones with all the jelly on their face. where
Love
their
that.
faces
Love
keep
those
going.
wrinkly dogs. My sister
are nice.
is crazy about any hairless kind of. I mean, short-haired. You know, pit bull or kind of bull terrier. You know, the patent dog. You know.
I think the shaggy dog was a good dog. When you see a real one of those shaggy dogs, those are funny.
You know,
when
the
you
dog
can't
in
see
the old
their eyes.
movies with the circle, they had to paint that.
Oh,
Really? Oh,